Buying a car at an auction is risky. It takes a lot of time, patience, and research on the particular car that you'd like to purchase to ensure that it is in excellent condition or the condition that you would prefer it to be, because you don't get the chance to test drive it. This is a journey of how I ended up buying a car at an auction without even seeing it in the first place. It wasn't the intention, but hopefully it's going to end well. Watch this video for more information of how this happened.
Hey guys, so we're now at the ABSA. We're now at the auction house, and we didn't end up managing to get the car rental, but it's not a deal breaker because we can always Uber around to verify mileage and stuff like that. But let me just show you some of the cars that they got around here and what we'll be looking for. So you got a Hyundai Grand i10. That's the details there. Starter doesn't have any particular information that they put on there. Smells fresh inside, not too dusty. But not really looking at Grand i10, but it would be in the budget range that we're looking at. Doesn't have a wiper thingy here. Let's check spare tire. No spare tire. So that's one of the things that you need to look out for. That will kind of jump at you randomly, But yeah, so that's that. Not really looking at this one. I'll show you the ones that we're really looking at. So there is this Canto here. This was part of the ones that I was looking at. But you see there's like little things like that. I don't really see that in the pictures, so it's quite important to do your viewing. The engine bay looks okay. We don't really have like any mismatch of the paint. So it was just that fender bender. The windscreen looks good. That's what? Rolling windows. Base. Looking at rolling windows, I guess.
Stuff the basic. Doesn't get more basic than this.
Yeah, I guess it's basic. Just checking if it goes in gears. That's fine. Feels good. Smells okay inside. Yeah, so the problem I had with this one is the actual spec. I wouldn't mind really like a small car, but if I'm going to get a small car, it has to be a good spec car, like. So you see like stuff like this, that will be quite important because you want to contact that, because if you bought it here, chances are your services will be done here. So we would need to contact those just to check if the service history is up to date. Besides that though, this is one of the ones that I was actually really looking at. This is the Yaris. Yeah, the Yaris is on the list. It looks like it's like some dents and stuff like there. They did mention on there that there was like hail dents, but it's got like quite a lot of scratches, deep scratches there, deep scratches in the pockets, even on there. I don't know if you can see properly, but yeah, even on the roof, like there's like major hail dents on here, which if the price is right, would be favorable to me, because I'll get it at quite a reasonable price and then just get the body work done gradually. As long as like functionality is good, just like stuff like this, like the windscreen is completely smashed, so wouldn't be able to drive back down to Durban with this. Like probably get a ticket on the way on the N3 or whatever. Let's check the engine bay. So that's the engine bay there. looks decent enough. Got a good battery. So this is one of the ones that I'll probably request for them to start for me, just so I can be sure that I'm bidding for something that will be favorable for me. Inside, it's nothing much to speak about. I mean, it's a Toyota. It is pretty worn out though, so I'm not too sure what they say the mileage is on this. I think I would need to really check it out for real. How do you put this in reverse? Oh, okay. But I don't know now. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it, I won't lie. I like the dock. What's finding there? So I've got another Yaris here. This was also the other one that I was looking at. It is in a better condition than the other one. But it does have like a cracked windscreen and some hail dents on there. But the interior is cleaner, like even smells better. Hoping this is a service book, service records. This is always a good, very good. Okay, so last service was at 120,000 at a Toyota dealership. So like, this is very important. That gives me confidence that it was taken care of. Not only that, but like the reposition was not bad. And like when I say bad, I mean like, you know, they didn't like take it away from the person and they didn't really want the car like that and stuff like that, you know. So they were just treating it like trash. But feels good. Number 2. 3 is good. 5 is good.
Cheapest, halfway of the trade value, yeah. That was a lot cheap, it's inexpensive. Alright, okay, thank you. Every 4203, you hear there, you've got an inexpensive rental quid. Thank you very much. Okay, alright, lot number 40 is a Ford Focus, 128 kilometers, 128,000 kilometers. It's a Ford Focus, it's a 2014. Anybody getting out 80,000 now, put on 85, let's go 85 now, put it on 90. At 90, you want to go 90 now, put it on 90 now, put it on 90, let's go 90 now, put it on 90. At 90 now, 95, put it on 95, go 100 now, put it 100, let's go 100. At 100 now, ST3, down, go 95 now, go 100. At 100 now, put it on, go 100 now, half on 100 now, let's go 100. At 100 and 105, 110, 115, put it on 115. At 115 now, by 115, we are on the final call, we will be confirming. You need a bit now if you want to say Steve. At 120 now, go 125, put it 125 now, about 125, can I say? At 125 now, go 125, just to give you all a chance, say 125 now, 130. At 130 now, go 135 now, but 135 now, about 135, can I say? At 135 and 140 now, let's go 140 now, but then 140. All in, all done, I'm selling and I'm confirming at 135,000 first. Second, sold 135,000, and that is my number.
Hi guys, so one thing about auctions, they're very unpredictable. Like you can plan it, especially when you have a really tight budget. If you've planned whatever you planned and said, this is the car that I'm getting and this is the budget that I'm looking at compared to previous auctions, which I always do. I always look at auctions, look at pricing and stuff like that. It's very unpredictable. I had my eyes on the Focus ST. I was looking at about 127, 130 all in, and I think it ended up selling for about 130 before the 2.5 as well as the 15% fee, which is quite like high considering that the vehicle go for about like 150,000, but I had like a full service history and all that, so that's also why I was very interested in it. I wanted to get like a fast vehicle to say, but it's fun. Still going. Had my eye on a couple of polos also, but the good ones are selling for quite higher than my budget. So I had to kind of reevaluate my game plan, look back at all the vehicles that I ended up viewing and all that. And so far, I'm going to probably look at a Fiesta that they've got. It's got like a partial service history, but at the same time, it's like mostly done at a Ford. I never got to switch on that vehicle in particular, so I'm just like crossing fingers that it's going to be good, but I believe it should be in my budget range. The mileage is also pretty decent. It's about like 60,000, and the last service was in 2020 at 45,000, so it is in like a believable range. Yeah, I think in the next 30 minutes we'll know exactly what's going to happen. So let me get back to it. Let me see what's still available. Maybe I might get something. If not, it's going to be a bummer, but it's not a deal breaker. Always going to be a couple vehicles that we can look at. Came to Joburg to get a vehicle, not going back without it. Let's go.
70,000 is a bit. Are you going to come back in at 72.5? How about a 72.5? I take it that you're out, you're done. Final call. All in, all done. Sold. 70,000. Buy a number.
It's now like 5:45, and hey, it's been a bit of a rough day. Like, one thing about auctions, they are like mentally draining. They take a toll on you, man. Like I feel like, I have like bid on auctions before, but like this time is like different because firstly, it's my money that I'm using this time. And the fact that I have a very strict budget that I'm sticking to has made this like hurt even more, because like I have like a budget, and then maybe like I get to that range and then someone just bids another 5,000 on top, and already I'm like disqualified from that. So kind of hurts. That happened with the Fiesta that I was really looking to get. Unfortunately, I did not get it. That was going to be like a really, initially I never really wanted to get a Ford, but that Focus ST really like got me, and like I really wanted it. And then the Fiesta as well, but I did end up winning a bit. The thing with this one is that I don't recall viewing the vehicle, and this like goes against basically all auction rules or whatever. Like you can't like blindly buy a vehicle, like unless you have really good faith. And I try to have faith, but I don't know if I have that much faith. So I did view vehicles and stuff yesterday, but I don't clearly remember viewing the vehicle that I bid on today. I don't know if it was like desperation or like panic mode, because like I was left with a couple more options, but like every single option that I had, I think I had like 12, 15 vehicles that I had on the list, and all of them like I got outbid on them, and it was so painful. But I'm just glad that I did eventually win this bid. And actually we'll talk about how much I bid for this vehicle when I go to collect it tomorrow, which will still be in this video because I'll just make it one video. It did end up being in the budget range that I had. Like it ended up being very cheap, like compared to the other vehicles that I wanted to get. Like, so I still have quite a lot of money to maneuver around in case maybe there's like something wrong with the vehicle that I need to fix. I do still have like flexibility to get it sorted out, maybe even do like detailing on the vehicle, so but yeah, it's been very interesting. I won't lie, like it's been very interesting, the fact that I don't know what this car is going to look like, you know. It's don't even get me started on service history. I didn't even I was calling Ford because I was interested in that, you know, the Focus ST. Called Ford, they let me know the service history of the vehicle, let me know where the vehicle was serviced and stuff like that. That was very helpful. But then the Polo that I won, I'm not sure if I mentioned, but I ended up winning the bid on a 2019 Polo Vivo 1.4 trend line. So I called like a VW dealership, and then they told me they don't release that type of information because of the Poppy Act and stuff like that. So I would have to call VWSA, and then I called VWSA, and they say they can't really get into specifics unless I can send them through a copy of my NATIS documents to show that I'm the owner of the vehicle. Then they can release that information, which is going to be a lot of work. But also, I did all these checks after purchasing the vehicle, like, mind you. So that's that is not advisable. Even I wouldn't advise that. So I did all those checks. But so yeah, I don't really have like the service history for the vehicle at all. It did what they did tell me at the VWSA is that the vehicle did have warranty, and it had the service plan, because I believe now we have the option of not choosing a service plan or whatever. So I guess kind of have peace of mind that at least it was serviced up to 60,000, which is still 100,000 or so more than, you know. But yeah, so it's a lot. It's been a hell of a day. I feel like this trip has not been going the best way that I would have wanted it to be. Like, everything that I plan, like, it just goes the opposite way. So yeah, it's been tough. I am still waiting for them to send me the invoice so I can pay for the vehicle. Usually, like, when you bid on the auction or whatever, I get the invoice on the same day. I make payment, and then from there we set up pickup for the next day. I think all the time, like, I've bid on auctions, I always collected the same day. So yeah, today I actually didn't even get any invoices or whatever. So I'll have to do that tomorrow morning, and then set up to go pick it up. I'd say probably like around 10 o'clock, somewhere there. Then if I need to hit a couple garages for like quick fixes or whatever, I still have time for that. But for now, that's it. We'll go through this once I'm getting ready to leave or whatever. So let's go. Hey guys, so it's the morning, and we're about to head out to go pick up the car. They ended up sending through the invoice for the car. Got the car payment done, and now we're actually about to leave. Just got my Uber. It's probably downstairs now. So I'll show you the place when we get there, and then we'll look at a couple of vehicles, because what happened with my storage on my phone, it kind of finished on the day, and I didn't manage to like take proper footage of the vehicles that was there and all that. So while we're sorting out the paperwork and stuff like that, I'll probably get some footage of the vehicles, and then we'll see the car. This will be like a review for you guys, and it will be a review for me as well, because like basically I haven't seen this car, so it's a bit scary. I did call VW just to get quotes on like servicing, but then I decided not. I'ma just call Mambo to get like pricing on servicing and all that. So after we view the vehicle, if there is like repairs that need to be done, most likely we'll make it in part 2 of this video, where we take the vehicle out for the service and for checks and stuff like that. We'll take it through to Mambo Repairs. I decided to just go for Mambo because like he has a good reputation with like VW cars, as well as He also has a branch in Durban, so if I can get it fixed here and then I need to get something done as well, I can always take it through to the Durban branch. So yeah.
So here I was picking up the vehicle, and like any car purchase at a dealership, you need to have your FICA documents in order to collect your vehicle. So to avoid any disappointments, upon collection, it's best to have these ready to go. The consultants work under a lot of pressure on collection days, especially if the previous auction had a lot of vehicles, and they need to get all the vehicles collected in 3 or so days before they get ready for the next collection.
Hey guys, so we're here at the auction house to pick up the vehicle. I actually haven't even seen it yet. We just got the documents sorted out and everything. Yeah, I'm a bit anxious. I just saw the Ford Focus there that I was hoping to get. It was so painful actually to look at that, because the thing is, the guy who bid successfully was picking it up at the same time. So the guy who bought the Focus actually was picking it up here, and I really wanted to speak to him, and but it's all good. I think this is the car. Let me just move it. Well, the good thing is that the engine looks good. It's running beautifully. The body is kind of faded, so get some body work on it. Let me see here. Take that. So yeah, the body work. The body does need some work. It is like it's faded. It doesn't really have like any signs that it was like sprayed. Definitely need to change the tires. Those tires are done. The back tires as well. The paint is faded. Yeah, I don't know about this. Okay, that needs to be changed. That also needs to be fixed. But anyways, we'll do like a full check of the vehicle and everything. We'll do a full video. But yeah, picked up the car. So just filled up the tank now to a full tank. It's about 1.2 somewhere there, 1.2. But now the battery's flat and they're looking for jumper cables for us. Kind of figured most likely you might need to get a new battery. But yeah, now we're kind of stuck here. Crossing fingers, it's just the battery and not like an alternator issue or something like that. So after they get the uyasithingela ama-jumper cables then. So yeah, okay, got the jumper cable, so we're going to try to jump start it and go straight to a battery center. Cigarettes? Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, that is on. Got the service light on. Let's charge this battery up. So just dropped off the vehicle at Dunlop, and they're going to do 4 tires as well as a battery, because the tires were basically like not roadworthy at all. And with the new law where if there's 3 things that's wrong with your car, they can impound it and stuff like that. And JMPD is like very hectic. It's not like Durban where you can go for like 2-3 years without even bumping into metro. Here the cops are just so insane. So just to avoid a lot of issues, we're going to change the tires. The windscreen does need changing, but I think we can do that at a later stage. Change the tires, get the battery sorted. At least from there, we know that we can stop and go whenever we need to. Then need to call Mambo so we can schedule the service for tomorrow. Then that will be it for today's vlog. So the next shot will be me picking up the vehicle at Dunlop. Then we need to take it for a car wash, first wash. It's extremely dirty, like it's so gross. Like I feel like even sitting down is just like, it doesn't feel comfortable. It doesn't feel like my car yet, but we'll get there. Also the tires that they had there previously it had 185s. But they didn't have 185, so I have to do like small 175 tires. There's always another thing. I'm not sure if like the radio is working or it's not working. I've also had an experience with the previous auction where I purchased a vehicle and the radio wasn't working. Luckily for that one, it was still under warranty from Hyundai, so I took it to Hyundai, they fixed the radio, but it's a story for another day. So this is my second auction car with a faulty radio, but I think the radio is working because like I heard it like making noise. I just think that the battery is not putting up like enough power to power it up, because like even the dashboard like it's like flickering like that. But I'm not really like an expert in that type of stuff. I wouldn't know exactly. We'll only see once I go pick it up, and we'll take it to Mambo. He'll get it all sorted out. But I feel like so far it is still worth it with the amount that we got the vehicle for. Running wise, the engine sounds smooth, like the gears are smooth, clutch is good, brakes feel good. I'm not sure what percentage they're on, whatever. They'll have to do the checks tomorrow. But I feel like they're quite okay. So yeah, I think the worst headache to have when you purchase a vehicle is like fixing engine related issues, like consumables and stuff like that. It's part of life. But yeah, that's it. We'll go to the next shot where we are picking up the vehicle from Dunlop. Then we'll take it to the car wash. And then in the next video, we'll take it to Mambo for diagnostics and checks. Sure.
That's it. Mas balanda na ama rimo ako la.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Oko bi. Beli impela le don't do that.
In Amarim.
Ama rimo akabeli.
So kusho ukuthi ngizodinga amanye ama-rim nje noma aje go straight in.
Refresh over ngathenga la amatsha la ama make.
Oh, okay.
Uziyona hayi. Very bad.
Okay.
Especially the two at the back. Yeah.
The two at the back.
Mara ngeke ubone ukuthi
Okay, no, it's fine. Ngizokhuluma nje nobaba. Yes, sir. Yep. Hey guys, so we're now at the B&B, wherever. Got the car to Dunlop to get the new tires, and then they did the battery replacement done on it. So yeah, they did check out like the suspension, of course, because they got those lift things, and then apparently I think it's this tire here, this front one, it's making like a rattle sound. I think they called it ball joints or something. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I know they did say that the control arm might need to be replaced because like it's not firm in place. So they told me a whole lot of other things. Like, I mean, I understand that it's their job, and they do advise you the best they can, but most of like the tire places that I know, they are kind of dodgy with that type of advice. They always want you to fork out extra monies and stuff like that. So for now, I do understand that that needs to be done, but I'll give it to Mambo tomorrow for them to do the service and to check out the suspension, because I still have like a road trip to do, and see how much it'll all cost and all, and see how that goes. But yeah, for now, this is the end of the video. In the next video, we're going to be taking the car for the service, cleaning it up. Right now, it's like very dirty, like it's a mess. I wanted to clean it, but then at the same time, like it's raining right now, so I was like, there's no point. Plus, after the service, they're going to wash it and all that, so it didn't really make sense. So yeah, see you guys in the next video.